Yo, welcome to MØRRRA Audio.XYZ. This is your host, Erica Lee Murray, coming at you with some real shit. To those of you who are listening to me for the first time, welcome. I speak based upon actual experiences and use those experiences as examples, be it surrounding entrepreneurship, fitness, lifestyle, etc. Basically, whoever my viewers or listeners are, you can actually get the control of deciding what kind of content I would be producing based upon my own personal experiences. Like I can't speak to something that I've never experienced. I don't know. I'm such a stickler when it comes to credibility. But you decide. Submit your questions via Instagram and or YouTube at Erica Lee Murray. Ask and you shall receive. So, I'm kind of going through the motions right now emotionally. Today is the last day of filming for a while when it comes to the fitness workout videos that I help assist in, and I was basically hit with a low blow by my mother. She and I share a family cell phone plan, and I received a text message from our provider stating that an authorized user was either added or removed from the account. I was literally carpooling to the shoot as I was receiving this message. My mind went into default problem-solving mode due to the idea that my mother has begun the process of me being removed from the cell phone plan. From past experiences, I have learned and grown to adopt this mindset of there's a time and place for everything, and because I am an assistant to a personal trainer, it's very unprofessional to make that whole situation about me, and very selfish on my part to make it all about me and what I was going through. So I had to get my emotions in check. I needed to remain professional and conduct my work professionally to make sure that I'm supporting him so that he can concentrate on giving his audience and his clients and whomever else in this video shoot his energy and speaking life into these people and motivating them. I need to be that support system for him. That's my job. So when it comes to me, I come up with a plan A, a plan B, and plan C just in case things don't happen the way that I need it to, and it's all strategic. None of it is out of spontaneity, because I've learned that one the hard way of if you just act off of impulse without weighing the pros and cons of each type of plan, it can literally blow up in your face. And I have learned by just sitting there doing nothing and just being emotional and not being mobile and being very action oriented when appropriate with the right plan in place, that will bite you in the ass. It has taken a big ass chunk out of my ass because I was immobile. I actually have a bad habit of if too much life hits me all at once, and I get stunned and I get shocked, and I am a crier, I'm a feeler, so I'm immobile for a while. For this type of situation, nothing will ever compare to how I felt earlier this year. I feel like I can delve into that situation in a future podcast, but it still hurts, Because how can I get a job without a phone? How can I Uber Eat to make ends meet without a phone? How could I create my content, including this podcast, and be productive in my businesses without a phone? So I messaged her to see if she took me off. If the message sent, then I still have a window of time. If not, I knew what it was. Luckily, it sent. Then her animosity settled in. Why? It still works, right? You just can't get any other phones and make changes to the account anymore. Well, little did she know, I know how to network. As selective as I am, I network. I actually have an acquaintance at T-Mobile who looked into everything for me. Apparently, she did take me off from being an authorized user. If she did cancel the plan, then I wouldn't even receive a notification. It would basically just be shut off. My mother was dangling in my face that she was in control and that my privileges could easily be taken away. A 26-year-old trying to make ends meet is being treated as a child. She views me as irresponsible, hard-headed, and whatever else she has yelled at me. Like, I will admit, like, I'm hurt. I find myself stating the mantra of, she doesn't know what she doesn't know. She is invested in the short term, not the long term. She has made it to where it's not a safe environment for me to open up to her because she would use it as a weapon to hurt me. Only my mother knows how to make me cry, and she takes advantage of it when she wants to hurt me. You would think that she would be a part of, like, my inner close-knit of a support system, but she isn't. And that hurts knowing that too. She doesn't know my grand plan for her at all, to retire her and everything that comes with it. Currently, I'm nursing the idea that if and when she does go too far to make me miserable when I'm when I really need the help and the support, I will still follow through with the abundance I will have and share my wealth with her, but I will never speak to her again. I feel myself saying, your life and lifestyle is taken care of for the rest of your days at the cost of your own daughter. I hope it was worth it. Moments like these, it fuels me to create. When she attacked me with her verbiage previously, it fueled me then too. It fuels my why. I'm not trying to, quote unquote, stick it to my mother, but more so saying thank you for all that she has done for me. But I cannot associate myself with her any longer. The wounds are too deep, and I know she will never willingly change long term. And I have to accept that that's fine. She should do it for herself and not for me. I can only come up with so many excuses to hold on to the love from my mother. I can love her from afar, but it doesn't mean I have to have an actual relationship with her. It actually hurts to say, but I have enough respect for myself to draw a line on how much tolerance I will provide to this lack of consideration and superior complex my mother has at my own expense. This is a contributing factor as to why it takes me so long to loosen up with people and let people in. My own mother gives me emotional hardship, so how can I truly trust anyone else? This isn't much so like a Dear Diary. I'm just gonna put that right out there. This is not a Dear Diary, but more so as a means to show that even the closest people to you in terms of blood or friendship, they still have the capability to hurt you and may actually do it no matter what your current situation is. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. If you want people to know that they are not alone, please share it. If you have any comments, leave it on my YouTube or on my Instagram at Erica Lee Murray. This is not a pity party or a feel sorry for me type of segment, but this is to show you the reality of some people's lives. Just a little window. Please, let's support each other. People out here just are so afraid to be vulnerable. Well, I'm being vulnerable for you. You could live vicariously through me so that you know that you're not alone. And please, remember, give yourself permission.